Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick
Chick
Picker.
picker, the best picker in the world, picker.
I made it. Sorry I'm late.
Er,
They got about, I don't know, there's about 3 inches of snow and it's wet and
no.
it's hanging on lines and I'm freaking out and I'm trying to get shipping done before the power goes out and all that. And Ringo's sick and
What's wrong with Ringo?
I don't know. He got issues this morning, so it's just compounds the whole day. So we're just gonna try and get through this as easy as possible.
Well, that sucks.
Okay.
Anyway, enough of my
You got 3 inches of snow.
yeah.
Wow.
And yesterday it was 60. No, it was probably about 40. It was probably about 49, 50, something like that. But it was overnight. And it's just it looks like a winter wonderland out there.
Oh my god.
Everything is covered. Trees are weighted down. So I was freaking out.
Yeah.
So I was trying to get all of my shipping done as quick as possible. Man, Mike, you are making good time. He's in Virginia now. You are dang near home. 5 hours from
Bonnie.
home. Woo!
Don't make a mess over there.
I think it straight through. I think it only takes about 23 hours though.
Wow.
There's people that go from here to Florida all the time, and that's
Probably
what I hear is about 23 hours.
Probably in a regular car, but he's got a big old truck, so it's probably taking days. But that's okay.
Yeah.
You make it. Maker.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to drive straight through like that.
Bonnie, it's buried good enough.
So.
Crazy dog.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Kind of a crazy morning, but we are trying to make it through. Not with 20,000 pounds of gross vehicle weight. Oh my gosh. There's a question for you. So if you're driving driving a U-Haul truck, do you with the dolly on the back of it, do you have to stop at all of the weight things? The weight stops. There's a good question for you. Who could answer that?
Not me.
Because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I mean, I wouldn't know if that is a thing or if it's just.
I don't think so, but don't take my word for it.
Okay. I don't know. That was a question of mine because I wouldn't know, and I'd
Mike says yes.
Oh, okay. I gotta.
Most of the ones around Texas, Oklahoma, they have weigh stations, but they're always closed.
Yeah.
You drive by them and they're just, it'll say truck weigh station ahead, and truck weigh station 1/4 mile, and then you go up to it and they got a barrier up and it's closed. So I'm like, do they just check sometimes?
Yeah.
Spot check? I don't know.
Yeah.
But a lot of times they'll say for commercial vehicles.
Right.
Now, does a rental truck qualify as a commercial, or is it still a private vehicle?
I would say
it's renting.
I don't know. Because a lot of times these days, if a company has trucks that they deliver stuff, and sometimes they run out of trucks, or they had to rent the U-Haul trucks or the Penske trucks or the whatever trucks, So some require even non-commercial vehicles if they exceed a certain weight. Oh, okay.
I have a friend that delivers for Frito-Lay, and she tends to have some, usually 2 routes, and she drives a Penske truck,
Uh-huh.
like most days.
Yeah.
Oh, they have rolling way stations. You just drive through it 40 miles per hour.
Morning, Steampunk Town, and Kelly, and Mike, and Hank.
Missed you yesterday, Hank.
Whew.
So it's crazy that you got that much snow, Valerie. We got a dusting,
Oh, yeah?
but the wind,
Uh-huh.
the wind's blowing about 40 miles per hour, and with
Ooh.
probably 60 mile per hour gust winds.
Woo.
It is 22 degrees here.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's not including the wind chill, so it's probably about 10.
Yeah.
If not lower than that.
Yeah.
Or it feels like it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, my ears would just hurt so bad last night. But yeah, it's good, and I think that's why we haven't got much snow. Fell because of the wind.
Yeah. Yeah, it just, because I went out, what time did I go to, it was about 12:30 last night. I went to bed. There was no snow. There was nothing going on. And then this morning, I wake up to Winter Wonderland.
Was it cold though?
No. I mean, it was, well, when I woke up, it was, I think, it was 31, I think. 31 degrees. And it's already 34, so it's not going to last long. The roads are fine. The roads were just wet. So it didn't, stick per se. And, but I went outside and looked at my power line across the one that always has issues.
Mm-hmm.
And it had probably about that much snow on it hanging down. And I'm like, oh, that ain't good. And I hadn't even done shipping yet. And I was like, yeah, you need to light a fire and you need to get busy and get your shipping done. So I have 14 going out this morning.
Dang.
Wow.
So I had to burn it up.
I felt good because I had 2 too.
I have 2.
Good job.
Two.
Good job.
But my payout's better this week than it was last week, so
That's good.
I'm doing real good.
Yeah, mine was pretty decent. Mine was okay. I always hate that, at the last minute, and you're thinking, just push the rest of that through. What's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
I always, that's me. But
I have a question.
huh?
I have a question.
Yeah.
It's reselling question.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have a return and they don't send it back, how, I don't want them to send it back. So it was due yesterday.
Okay.
To be sent back. Now, what happened?
That's the deadline?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I always wait until the day after the deadline.
Right.
So, how do I tell eBay, hey, you need to cancel this? Because I'm not, their time for sending stuff back is over.
Yeah. Just call them and tell them you need
How do I call them, though?
Well, you have to go to the help. And I would say, right now, a lot of that stuff is automated. So what they'll do is it'll just fall off. It should fall off today. So it should just, but you can call them. You can call them, and you can go to the call. I think it's at the bottom of your page where it says help. Help! I need
Help
seller
and
up on top. It says seller help, and then you just keep clicking where it says contact us. What they'll do is they will call you though. That's how they've kind of streamlined the whole. Yeah, Tommy says I have two. I've had two in 2 weeks. They can't close them anymore, and it's automatic. So that's what I found, that it's automatic.
Well, I think that's crap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it should be automatically closed today.
Right.
That's what I think. But
right, and that's probably what will happen. I would guess.
I've had people try to send me stuff back after the deadline, and I'm like, no, this is already closed.
Yeah.
Because I used to call the day of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually I usually don't even do anything until the day after the deadline date, and then now it's just an automatic. They just do it.
Wow.
So.
Well, I just don't like that. But it was a kind of a stupid return, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really stupid, but they claimed that stuff wasn't real and authentic, and I'm like, what are you looking at? Because this is,
Yeah.
it was a sterling silver necklace, and it said right on there sterling silver, and she said, I looked with my loop, and it doesn't say sterling silver.
Oh.
Okay. Well, does it say 925? Because that's what it says. No.
Good old buyer's remorse. Get you every time.
Yeah. And the thing was, it wasn't even, I took a best offer, and it wasn't even really expensive for her. So, yeah, if it comes late, I will refuse it. That's crap.
I got to return back on a Sony DVD VCR player recorder, and
oh no,
they said it wasn't working, and I said, I know it's working, so I paid the shipping to get it back, and got it back, plugged it in, it works great. I'm like, you stupid buyer! I bet they don't know how to set it up or something. I think they just.
You need to get you a pen.
I've already resold it.
Oh, did you?
Good.
Yeah.
Good job.
But it's like, I'm out, what, $20 for shipping just to get it back.
Did you sell it for the same price?
Yeah, because comps aren't, I'm right in the middle of the comps, so
Yeah.
if I charged more, I probably wouldn't sell it.
Yeah.
So
well, at least you already resold it. That's the good thing. Hopefully these people will be.
yeah, it sold for $90 plus $20 shipping, so $20 to get it back. My profit's going down on this little VCR.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, what are you gonna do? The buyer's too stupid to hook it up right.
Yeah.
So they say it's broke. It's not broke. Frickin' wrecking, snacking buyer.
Maybe start printing out a manual. That might help, to keep from sending it back. I don't know.
That's something else he'd have to do, and it'd probably kill him to do that.
Yeah, and also that they would have to read,
Yeah.
and most people aren't even even able to do that, or too lazy to not.
You got to be careful with those manual sites, though. If you just go to one of the generic, we sell manuals, they'll put a virus on your computer. So if I can't get it off the manufacturer website, I don't download the manuals. The manufacturer website, they won't. I'm pretty sure Sony would have the manual in
Oh yeah.
Somewhere you can download, but
I'm sure.
It's not a difficult thing to plug in a DVD VCR player and hook it to your dang TV.
Yeah.
I don't know if they had a bad video cord or their input on their TV is bad. I don't know. Just don't work. Yeah, it does, moron. Anyway. Rant over.
Rant Tuesday, I guess, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. But
nobody gonna hold Valerie down.
not without a fight, at least.
And the new person who bought it was one of those, please do not include a receipt. This is a gift.
Oh, yeah. Good old drop shipper. That's what that was. You betcha.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to wind up somewhere in East Istanbul, Turkey, to some foreign buyer or something.
When they put that in there, it makes me so. It makes me want to put a receipt in there, because I don't normally put a receipt in there, but it makes me, makes me want to do it. I don't know. I'm a rebel. That's the way I roll.
The packing slip and.
Oh yeah, the whole 9 yards.
Yep. Stupid drop shipper.
Yep.
Of course, their money's good too.
I guess.
I have as good luck selling to drop shippers as I do anybody else.
Oh my goodness.
In fact, I probably have fewer returns with drop shippers than I do everybody else.
You better find some wood to knock on. Full show. But yeah, it was a pretty decent day yesterday, as far as sales go. That's good.
Yeah, I still had a lot of offers yesterday, but I didn't list yesterday, so
No.
Of course, I worked last night, so I told Brandon that in the morning that I had to work, and then at like noon or something, he said, we're gonna go to dinner at my sister's. And I'm like, I told you I had to work tonight. And he's like, oh, I forgot. And so I went anyways, just because I didn't want to miss it. But I didn't really get a whole lot of sleep or anything. So.
Yeah.
And I was planning on going grocery shopping and stuff today, but I don't want to go outside. I already had to go outside twice because I took my packages out, put them down, and I couldn't remember if I had put my flag up on my mailbox. And so I came in the house and I had to go right back outside to look because I couldn't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, if I did it, I just did it. So I got some major old lady brain going on or something. Because I could not remember. Like,
it happens to the best of us.
I'm
I'm
like,
telling you.
did I do that? And then, so I had to freeze my ass off again going outside.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know, Shauna. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Shelly.
Morning, Shelly. Yeah. I think I sold. Well, I sold one necklace, and then the rest of it was clothing. So it was good. It was good.
Yeah, you know how I told you that I didn't have any tags for clothing,
Mhm.
any numbers?
Mm-hmm.
I got lots now.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how they build up and
Yeah,
over a couple of days, and then when you're ready to work, you got a whole stack of them. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's good.
Like I had one in here.
Well, that means you're selling stuff. That's good.
Yes, this is true.
Kelly says, I have 2 Amazon orders going out, both grocery items. That's good.
Oh, nice.
I love grocery items. I really do.
I like whenever I can find something that I can get for super cheap,
Mm-hmm.
and I know I can always get it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I need to list more of that stuff. That's stuff that's just made here in Michigan and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of that stuff that sells, I'm sure. Besides the Fago.
Oh. Yeah. Just a crazy morning.
It's so windburnt.
Shelly's got 9 going out today. That's great. Good job.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Hey, I got a question. Is there a leather glue?
Mm-hmm.
Because
I don't know.
like I got a pretty good belt here, but it's got a couple of tag ends that are loose. So I was wondering if there's any way just to glue those down.
Well, you could probably use that. What is it, E2000?
What?
It's the E2000. It's a.
I don't know if you would want to use that.
Let's see. Look it up on eBay. LEATHERGLUE.
Yeah, there's one called Boot Fix glue. There's a leather and suede glue.
Shoe goo.
Mm.
I've tried that before on tennis
Eco
shoes.
Flow.
Yeah, and then there's a leather. It's called Leather Weld.
There's all different brands.
Yeah.
Terramender.
So.
It says you can get it at Walmart, Dollar Tree, Home Depot.
Leather craft cement.
Mm-hmm.
$1,300 in sales in the last 4 weeks. That's good.
That's really good. Really good. Yeah, it's been crazy how things have just snowballed for me.
Yeah. But it's because we're listing more, I think.
I think it's more consistent than more. Because there for a while I was listing, 40 to 50 a day because it was a thread up.
Mm-hmm.
But once that all got done, then it was just, I slowed down because I was actually having to process it the normal way,
Mm-hmm.
and so it went back down to a 20 to 25 a day. And I think it definitely slowed it down a little bit, and then it picked right back up. So, yeah, I just got to keep on listing that stuff.
Yep. My sales are down about 8-9%. It's not bad, but it's just down a little bit.
I mean, mine's pretty good, I think, because of I haven't listed, and so yesterday I got 2, which normally on the last day that I work, I usually get none.
Mhm.
So, but I also listed on a couple of my days off, so I think that did help.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says compared to same period a year ago, 62.8%.
Awesome.
I'm up, and then the market's down 10%, and then compared to prior 31 days is up 14.5%, and the market's down 10% on that too.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing better too.
Yeah, I think it's, I mean, we all have our ebb and flows and all that, but yeah, mine's up 18.6%.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah. Hi, Christy.
Kelly says my Amazon sales have really gone down, mainly because I'm having to change up what I'm selling on there due to all of the new rules and the crap they want from sell. That, I mean, that's the reason why I quit them. I can't. I mean, you can keep up with it, but I didn't want to.
Yeah.
It was I mean, every day it was like some other rule or some other stipulation or some other, they were going to charge you, they were going to overcharge you on your storage, and then
Mhm.
it wasn't worth the hassle for me. And so I cleared my account, had everything sent back to me, and then shipped it all or listed it all on eBay.
Yeah. Mr. City said he had the $300 sale last night, but they haven't paid yet, so it might as well be 100,000.
Right? No doubt about it.
That's very positive of you to say.
No doubt about that. So very true. What are my numbers? I've been keeping up with my I don't know. I think it's a way for me to kind of gauge where I'm at and how my traffic is, but I've been looking at like my listing impressions lately. Every day I write the number down. It's like 6,239,804. And so every day I write that down, and then I kind of keep an eye on it throughout the day to see, where it goes. And I don't know, it's kind of exciting for me to keep an eye on that. But
So your listing impressions?
Listing impressions. It's under your performance tab.
Yeah,
Um,
mine's 2,000,009, but it says it's down 32.7%.
yeah. And then on the bottom, it says, usually when you go down to the bottom of it, it'll give you a listing percentage. Kind of tells, lets you know, hey, you need to beef up your listings a little bit, start listing more daily. It doesn't say that in so many words, but
What, you mean the conversion rate? The sales conversion rate?
no, it's what is it? The listing impression. It's not the conversion rate. It is maybe it is a conversion rate. I don't know. I thought it was something to do with listing, but maybe not.
Because there's a listing page views,
Yeah.
but we all know that page views doesn't really mean anything. I mean,
Well, it does. I mean, watchers don't mean anything really. I mean, in the true scheme of things, because used to when we started, you could look at how many watchers you'd have, and it would make you, like, if you had watchers on an item, you knew that thing was going to sell soon.
yeah.
But that's not, it's not so much like that anymore. It's a whole different ball game now.
The only thing it means now is that you get to harass them with offers.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Sorry, but this is what I have to do. Send offer.
Morning, Tom. Good morning, Myra.
Hey, guys.
But yeah,
Mugs, cups, and tops.
there you go. Her sales are up 82% in the last 31 days.
Mugs.
I'm telling you, it don't matter. It really doesn't matter what you sell.
No.
As long as you're listing, keeping consistent, I think that is the biggest and the best thing that you can do. So.
Oh, see, if you go where it says sales the last 31 days or something,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll tell you, like, a percentage. Underneath that, it says our take. Because mine says, compared to prior period, 14.5% it's up. And it says our take, active listings increased 26.6%.
Great.
And it says, hey, we noticed that you have more active listings lately. Nice work. See how shoppers engage with your listings. And you can click on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what it's going to do. And then it gives me a report. So it's an impression report.
Right.
So it opens all that up. Very interesting.
So all the talk yesterday got me fired up, and I went out and mowed my yard yesterday. I'm so sore this morning.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, my yard was nice and neat, and now it has snow on it, so now it's just white. So
now you don't have to water it.
No.
It's not going to be too dry.
Plenty of moisture out there right now. It's 35, so things are probably going to start melting off here pretty soon. And I think we're supposed to get up to 30, 40, 49 or something like that. So I'm sure
Yeah.
in a little bit, I'm sure, things will start melting off. Ooh, 55 in Clifton.
It's kind of cool here.
That is cool for today. What is
We're
it?
supposed to hit our high at noon and go back down some. So maybe what you're getting, we're going to get a little bit of. It's not going to snow though.
No. Ooh, 31. Feels like 20. Double nickels. Valerie, did you find your invoice? I don't have an invoice.
You sure you don't have one?
I'm sure I don't have one.
I thought he was going to send you a link or something.
He did, but I couldn't get it because I couldn't click on it because he put it in the chat, but there was no way for me to click on the link because all it does when I click on it is it puts it on the screen. You know what I mean? Like,
it should be a back door though.
Well, I'm not in the back door. I'm not going in the back door. I'm not. I'm
The back door.
I'm not. Anyway.
No, but
Anyway.
remember a long time ago, whenever I used to be able to get into where I would see that I had watchers and I would be able to send offer to likers. It was like I was clicking on like a back door to be able to get me to go in there.
Right.
And but it was like, it was just a general link, but if I clicked on it, then it would take me to my eBay store.
Right.
Back door.
Right.
So, I mean, basically if you knew, what the link was or whatever, you could just put that in to your Google, click on it, and it should take you to your backdoor invoice.
Right.
If that's what it's doing for him. I didn't. What is that, Mr. Sadie? Can you give me that link?
Bring up my invoice. I can bring that up. That's not a problem.
But you're just not seeing it in your payments anymore.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Because mine.
I can bring it. All I have to do is go to my account, and I can bring up any invoices that are out there. But there's nothing. I don't have anything due, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, see, I can't get Mr. Sadie when you put that link in there. I can't get it. I can't grab that link that you're putting in there, but that's fine because I've got my invoice. I can get to my invoice.
I got it for you.
But also you can, and I know I can go over. It's a StreamYard thing. I know I can go over to the what is it called? I can go to YouTube.
No, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Go to the chat and then So
I just sent it to you.
Okay. It's fine. So
yeah, so if I put that in. Basically, it just took me to a. Okay. Yeah, it's the same as going to your account summary.
Yeah.
It's not. Oh, you extended your reach, sister.
Hang on. Am I beeping?
You were,
Okay.
but you're screeching a little bit.
Sorry about that.
We'll be all right.
Okay.
What you got there?
A good old thread up box.
Mm,
Probably got a couple
Get
of
it.
items in there.
Get it.
Good morning, eBay. I love you. You love me too. No, somebody paid for their stuff. That's good. So I've got about 8 that are unpaid right now. So
So from yesterday?
no, there's a few that paid.
Oh,
But I got other sales in that, of course they didn't pay. So
yeah.
that's okay.
No, Mr. Sadie says the only way I can see my balance now. It's so stupid. That is so weird.
Cha-ching.
Well, there you go.
Later. My turn.
Off the chings, off the cha-chings.
Let me make sure my sound's on. Turn my Bluetooth off.
Well, Mr. Sadie, you should be, you shouldn't even have a balance. Unless you're for your, what do you call it? Your
Managed payments.
No, for your monthly invoice, your monthly store fee. But everything goes through managed payments. Everything goes through the Seller Hub.
Yeah, but like this invoice that I have, whenever I open it up, it's got some stuff that was before they started putting it through managed payments.
Okay.
Yeah, so that might be his case too.
Okay.
But now, as far as I can see, it's going through managed payments, all of it now.
Right.
So it's giving me
Right. All your fees, all of your.
You okay, Todd?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yawned.
Weird old breeze in there. That was
weird old man breaths.
About FedEx and UPS charges, managed payments also, yes, and I believe because I don't really do the FedEx and the UPS shipments. So, but I believe that is taken out directly.
I think that's what
it's no longer a billed, at the end of the month type of thing.
Right.
I think that is just like your shipping with your USPS. I think that is charged at the same time.
I think that Bertrand Pierre was talking about that and said that it was all coming out.
Yeah. So, which is good. That way you don't have anything hanging. You don't have anything, any other charges out there that, and you know exactly what you're paying, exactly what the shipping is. I could be jumping the gun, but I think it's a good thing that they did this. I think it was a great move.
As long as they can keep up with the whole business part of it, I think it'll be good. Just like I've thought for a long time, how could eBay be so behind the times, basically, whenever it comes to, their website and stuff like that, just how clunky it's been the last few years. And how can they be doing this when, they should be able to pay for the best,
Yeah,
professionals to do
they
this?
probably have the best, IT people, in there. I mean, they make, a lot of money
Hmm.
in that business. So they should be able to, put the money out and get the best.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's such a dinosaur. And I think that there's so many areas of it that is not modernized.
Hmm.
I think there's so I think they're just trying to make, you know, differences and changes, uh, a little bit here and a little bit there. I think
So
they're
like if you use that new listing tool, it really it does take it to where you can see that it's they want everything to be seen on the mobile app as you do on the computer. So I mean you could put HTML and stuff in there, but um they want it really simplified.
hmm
They don't really like, you can tell that they don't really like all that, the wording and all of that whenever you go into somebody's page and they got their big old logo on top and stars falling, and it looks like a bunch of MySpace retro crap,
right,
you
right.
know and the first time I seen that, I was like, God, that must have taken a whole bunch of work. But for what?
Yeah,
Like it wasn't very appealing to me whenever you're trying to look at it like a baseball mitt or something and you got stars falling and, all this glittery crap. And it's like, okay, I'm in the wrong place. Because that's exactly what it reminded me of, was MySpace.
yeah, yeah.
How people used to put those codes in and
Oh yeah.
all that. Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, I mean, they really want that. You could tell that they want to simplify it.
yeah. I mean, really, you, they just want it more generalized. This is what we got. This is what we're selling, and here's the price.
Yeah. Yeah. And I had, I did like, usually I do like centering on my letters and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
on my words, in my description, which my description is basically my title.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I might put some measurements or something in there, and I'll usually like blow up the letters to make them really big, to make the font big, and then I'll usually center it. But I even stopped doing that just because, for one thing, it's more work for me.
Right.
For another thing, if they want it simplified, then that's what they're going to get. I'm just going to leave it like that. Maybe they will take it all away anyways, the option to change all of that. And, and then, I've lost a bunch of time trying to put that stuff in.
Yeah.
So, man, my heater is blowing good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's almost dang near hot in here.
I upped mine a little bit just because
I did this morning too.
Well, you got your heavyweight Christmas sweater on. What are you gonna?
Mm-hmm.
I upped mine because I didn't know if my line would hold. I really didn't know if it was gonna hold. I was pretty scared, but
Yeah.
But then as the temperature started rising, I was like, okay, we're gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's gonna be okay. But I'm so glad I got those limbs Because man,
Yeah.
I know if I hadn't have done those limbs, oh man, that line probably would have been down
Yeah.
because it would have just been laying on there. So I'm glad. I mean, it was a lot of money, but it was worth it.
They said, one last storm for Valerie. Come on.
I am so done. I am like, I'm ready for spring. And so, but I'm not going to get my hopes up because I mean, it has snowed in May
Mm-hmm.
here before. So, and pissed me off.
Yeah.
I did it. I was like,
uh,
are you kidding me? What?
Mm-hmm.
my live oak trees in the front yard look just stupid now because we had such a hard freeze in February, right?
Yeah.
So now the live oak trees, they have one branch with green leaves, one branch with brown leaves, one green, one brown. It looks like my live oak trees look like zebras,
Oh my gosh.
because all the leaves will come out all the length of one branch, but
Mhm.
the other branch, all the leaves will come out brown. So it's like striped. I'm like,
That's
That
weird.
is so weird.
you're looking
You should
stupid,
take a
man.
picture of that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to tell him.
You should take a picture.
Yeah.
Mr. C says, where's everybody in the chat today? Gun shy from yesterday? Hellfire.
Right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's, yeah.
Sometimes we definitely go off the chain.
Oh, yeah.
We have our days.
Yeah. You
Ah,
fell off and pretty much used the chains.
yeah, we're just swinging them around our head.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Hey, nobody's talking to you. Shut up.
Oh, well, it's time to get to work.
Dang it.
I hope everybody has a great day. I got to get some listing done.
Hi, Mary. I love your car.
Hi, Mary. Love your
Mary.
car.
Mary got a new car.
Mary got a new car too.
Yeah. Hers is way prettier than mine. Which means you need to come see me. I want to see it in person.
Yeah, there you go. Road trip.
She says, aw, snap. Bye, all.
Gotcha. You too. Oh, where did I go here? Woohoo. Come on. Come back. There we go. Lost you for a minute.
Whoopsie.
All right, guys. We'll see you later. See you tomorrow.
Bye, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy. Bye, Cindy.
Bye, guys.
Bye.